but the conservatives will not let go of their understanding of what I think is just the most basic problem with people's understanding. And all it has all to do with what education, in one way. I'm jumping back and forth here, but when we start becoming aware of what's going on in life, our life expands, you know. We were a member of this family, and then we had to be a member of this tribe, and then we had to be a member of this community, and then this thing like that. Now you have to become a member of the globe. You're a world citizen, whether you want to be or not, you know. And that is a fundamental education, and no matter whether it's you look in educational literature today, or psychological literature today, or the philosophical, or the theological, or whatever else. It's a difference of awarenesses of stages of life that comes in there. And so there's a stage beyond what most people need. Fundamentalism hangs on to things, and what is the center of fundamentalism is literalism. Like we bumped into that 50 years ago. I remember when I had a parish 50 years ago, that was a big thing. How you could people could get rid of being shackled by literalism. And luckily with the theologians that we studied at that time, the papers that we studied, you know, you had to give up the kind of literal things there, and to be able to understand yourself fully as a human being. And the major theologians we had at that time were Tillich and others, Bonhoeffer and the Niebuhr brothers and so forth. And Tillich calls for the deliteralization that has to take place. And Bonhoeffer, you know, talked about this, and he talked about God having to come down out of the clouds and be with that, and we saw him where he was both the one that gives and the one that takes away, you know, and we call it the big crunch in one sense, you know, like that thing. Well, that's deliteralization of what's, and this type of thing. And you get into Bonhoeffer's ethics and things like that, you know, he just shreds it. And Bonhoeffer, you know, himself talked about a religious Christianity. What in the world does that mean, you know? Well, it means you have to throw off the shackles of moralism and literalism and everything else. In other words, you have to give up isms type of thing.